I told everybody I was going to become a meteorologist when I got into high school. And they go, why would you want to study meteors? And I go, well, no, that's different. I'm going to be a weatherman. That's what I'm going to be.
It was 1969 on Palm Sunday when tornadoes ripped through the Great Lakes, the largest tornado outbreak at the time.
I remember the one slab that was left in one of the houses, and there was a bathtub, a shower pipe, and a toilet, and that was all that was left.
The experience led Paul right into the career path of meteorology.
I started reading everything I could about tornadoes, and there wasn't that much to read because we didn't know that much about them.
4 years of math and science in high school and a degree at Northern Illinois University made it all official, and soon the job search was underway.
That was the hard part. I thought I'd work for the Weather Service, the National Weather Service, but that didn't happen. So I got a job at a private weather service.
But it's safe to say that the job of forecasting has changed over the years.
The fellow who worked there had his own technique in forecasting. It is absolutely nothing like we use today. It's not even close. It's a totally another world. And remember, there were no computers there at all. There were none. So we got maps off this fax machine that would go zzz, 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 and it would slowly come out, and we'd get these maps, 24 hours a day, and we'd look at them. We'd look at the upper air charts, and we had to look at the charts, and we had to draw everything on the charts, and what we called at those times, we called it progging it out. We would move the troughs of the disturbances in the atmosphere and push them off towards the east to try and figure out when they were coming.
Meteorology has taken Paul to Washington, North Carolina, Cleveland, Ohio, and right here to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And don't forget to watch the Tennessee Valley's most accurate forecast every day on Channel 3.
And through the years, his zip code is not the only thing to change.
The biggest change is the equipment. And in those days, there were no magic weather maps on the wall with 18 different computer charts that we're going to show you. There was one. It was a national map with magnets on it, and you would have to end up, and this was probably a bonus to me because I learned to communicate.
Technology has come a long way, making it easier, faster, and more accurate to predict severe weather.
I get more information now in the Channel 3 Weather Center here in one day than I got in the first 10 years combined. That's how much data is flying in. There's so much data I can't even look at all.
Paul explains that the only way to predict a tornado back in the 70s was to see a hook echo in the radar.
To get a hook echo, you got to have a pretty powerful tornado. So if you saw a hook echo, you immediately put out a tornado warning.
Today, Paul can see the circulation of a tornado on the radar.
If we see that circulation through the three-dimensional structure of the storm, we'll put out a tornado warning, because there's a real good chance it's going to at least touch down briefly, or at least get a funnel cloud out of it.
Going from forecasting for one town to now being able to predict the weather around the world, Paul has adapted to the many changes of meteorology over the years. Now, getting ready for the biggest change in his life, retirement.
So God bless you, and I wish you all the best. Mwah! Love you.
In Chattanooga, David Carnes, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.